28, Jake Bischoff is on it. Trying to hook it up back there to McEachern, but no. Minnesota turns it back around again. Every time Minnesota can turn that puck around and get it out without a shot going on to Wilcox is solid gold for the Gophers, especially on the road.
Yeah, that's good.
Here's a backdoor play, and they score! It looked like Hildebrand had made the stop, and he may indeed have got a piece of it. But the second try, or the second squirt at it if you want, went in. So welcome back to the lineup, Taylor Camerata. It's 1-0 Minnesota.
Well, good battle. You see the pinch from the D coming down and backdoor pass right through traffic. And there he is. True form. That's Jake Bischoff jumping into play. Right on the money. More offense from that blue line. We continue to see so much offense generated from the blue line.
Siddles punches it low. Here comes Minnesota. Set play coming. But it popped away from Mike Riley and is turned back now by Ebbing. Driving low. A backhand shot by McEachern, and he scores. And Michigan State has tied it up. A big goal early in the second period by McEachern.
And he's one of the freshmen that they're very high on. There you see he's playing with Ryan Keller. Starts the play, gets it to him, and then kind of a nifty backhand that was probably hard for Wilcox to pick up and read. When you're a forward coming down on the goaltender, you put it to your backhand. The goaltender can't read your body language.
Tonight, part of a huge sports weekend on Fox Sports North and Fox Sports North Plus. The Wild playing right now. We'll be back here tomorrow night on Fox Sports North tomorrow afternoon rather, at 3 o'clock Central Standard Time for the puck drop. I'd also like to welcome all of you who are joining us from Fox Sports Detroit Plus tonight for the big battle between the maroon and gold and the green and white.
Pretty important weekend for the Spartans too tomorrow, right?
Oh, that football game. That's right.
Playing someone called Ohio State.
Lewis fires a deflection. They score! It's a power play goal for Minnesota, and the Gophers have jumped up to a 2-1 lead. Well, how about that? After that sustained power play assault in the second period, they come back here and just bang, bang, and then it goes.
Well, the puck had gone out of the rink, and so they took a line change, and the puck caromed around in front of the net. Kind of a quiet little power play goal there, but Brady Shea had laid it right over to Justin Kloos, and then it hit some traffic and a shin pad and found its way behind Hildebrand.
It looked like it actually glanced in on Jake Chelios.
Maybe it's Spartan slowing down a little bit. But
here's Wolf driving back. Reimer trying to feed back to Wolf. Oh, and it got away! How did that happen? Wolf and Reimer were down low, and suddenly it just popped away from Wilcox and drizzled into the net. And the game's tied again.
Yeah, they're fired up. You know, the puck took a couple caroms on the way there, got redeflected. And if you stop at the net and you hang around the net, you'll be rewarded. And there's Haig. Almost looks like he can't believe it ended up on his stick because the shot came in, Gopher tipped it, slid right past Bischoff.
William Haig, the freshman from Sweden, nails his fourth goal of the year. Wilcox has lost his stick. Wilcox disarmed. Finally, the stick slid back. Gophers back 2-on-1, 3-on-1. Camerata's drive over the top.
Nice play by Mike Riley.
Wild and woolly with a disarmed goaltender behind him. He has his stick back now. The puck in the neutral zone. 23 seconds left in overtime. Ebbing driving low for Michigan State. Cut off at the pass by Hall and driven into the corner at the end board. And it dances around to come up to the line. A one-time punch at it by Drager, but no. Last 10 seconds of overtime. Minnesota coming out to the neutral zone. Here they come. 5 seconds in OT. Connor Riley low. Flips a drive. Save. The rebound. A crash. They almost knocked it in. Oh, man, that was close. Wait till you see this one on the rebound, but Hildebrand somehow held his ground. That looked like it might be literally a last-second overtime winner, but it was not to be.
Great drive wide by Connor Riley. Love it when it looks like you're out of space and you still pull it back to your forehand, get the shot there. And There's Gertner in there digging around too, and Ambrose, who's been known to score from about 4 to 5 feet away.
Wow.
Look how he pulls it to his forehand and just starts the commotion.
Right there is when I thought it might get away from Hildebrand. And it did get away, but it was cleared away to the corner. So now we go to the shootout. The first overtime game in Big Ten hockey history will include now the first shootout. Now have given their lists of shooters to the referees. And it's sort of like giving your lineup card to a baseball umpire. Don Lucia now is questioning how they're going to do this.
I think they're going to receive. He's got to switch ends. Wilcox is going to the other goal that he played at in the second period, I guess.
Michigan State will shoot first, and you notice that they resurfaced the ice just in the middle from points out.
Customary, yeah.
Yep. So, well, it's customary now.
So we're going to see Michael Ferrantino.
Here we go. 2-goal scorer, Michael Ferrantino.
Good Irishman.
The first penalty shot type goal. Here's Ferrantino with the first shootout attempt in Big Ten history. The Gophers will counter with Kyle Rao.
Well, Michael Ferrantino is fired up. He found a little 5-hole action on Wilcox. Came down and went to his forehand, and as he moved to his forehand, the 5-hole was open. Here's Kyle Rao.
Here's Rao with the first shootout attempt in Minnesota's modern history, and a save by Hildebrand.
Kyle Rao tried to go between the wickets, and Hildebrand was ready for the shot.
Greg Wolf is the goal-scoring leader of the Michigan State Spartans. And he's stonewalled by Wilcox.
Yeah, he kind of tried to do the same thing. He wanted to slide it underneath Wilcox, and Wilcox was wise from the first effort, and I think he got in a little too close as well, and Wilcox was right on it.
Sam Warning from his own blue line. Here he comes in the shootout. Will he tie it up here? Warning. Saved by Hildebrand. And now, a huge exchange. First of all, this must be no goal for William Hague, a gifted goal scorer. And his deep does him no good, and a big save by Wilcox.
Yeah, he comes in and he pulls out the old slap shot. He paused just enough to try to get Wilcox to drop. But Wilcox had his glove up there and got a piece of it.
Here comes Taylor Camerata. Will he tie this up? Saved by Hildebrand, and the Spartans win in the shootout. So Michigan State wins the shootout 1-0 and wins the game.